Okay, I'm just walking into the lobby of the 21C, and I just came to the elevators in my hotel, and this kind of freaked me out a little bit, but it's very, very, very cool. So I'm pausing for a minute before I get into my elevator because tomorrow's going to be Zoom. There's going to be 6,000 people here. So I'm not sure if you're going to get the exact, though we'll try to replicate it tomorrow with a few other people. So in between the two elevators of where you actually go up to your room, I'm not sure if you can see this, there's a screen with floating objects on it. And there's me, obviously you can see me, and you can see these images, which are actually letters, which you can actually play with and manipulate. If you can see my hands, I'm actually manipulating the letters. And so if you can see on my shoulder is E-C-E, face. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? How cool is this? This is the coolest thing. I don't even want to go to bed. F-A-C-E, and I just arrived with no sleep. But I could actually stay here for hours. This is really the coolest thing. So, I don't know if you can see this, but do you want to come play? I need another person to help me elevate images and words and letters. So I just created face.
And you.
Where's NU?
You said you. Scott.
Okay, I have H-O-S over my head, Hopies.
Dude, I'm like the worst speller in the world.
Sorry?
It's okay. It's cool. Good luck.
Thank you. I'm doing this on a Kodak.
Dude, that was like best signal I've ever been in my life.
B Y M. What can I do with M and Y? M. Okay. All right, here's R. Okay, just bear in mind that I was just introduced to this coming to my room, so I've had no time to play. So you're talking about a person who's actually been introduced to this with absolutely no introduction, and I'm just playing. Thank you. Okay, so I have some H's going on here. Oh, I want face back. I think I can do something. It feels like a Scrabble game. Actually feels like Scrabble. Multiply, simplify. Oh, God, that is a message from my life. Can we simplify my life? Yes. Oh, converse. I like that too. What if I took the C and I moved it to change things? Although I like to bring back simplify. Can we bring back simplify? Turning. I love this thing, but I want to manipulate you so that you are your and not simplify, and you are turning, T-U-R-N-I-N-G, but I want to bounce some of these and I want to manipulate them, and I can. Each, what can we do with each? What can we do with C? And you realize this whole time, this is just a screen that you're walking into as you're entering your hotel room, the 21C in Louisville, Kentucky. I want to grab the G. Can I grab it? It won't let me grab it. Let me manipulate it, but it won't let me grab it. But what if I want to manipulate more than just a sling? I want to actually manipulate just a letter. It's less able to, it seems to me, in a very limited experience of playing with us, it looks like it is less able to allow me to manipulate a letter as it is a string. It somewhat seems to be reprogrammed, and this is before I've done any research, folks, and any talking to people about how this was developed or anything. It's just kind of an initial, oh, T-H-I-N-G, we have a thing. So there's obviously some pre-programmed algorithms of creative words and manipulations that are interesting, that that change well, so that if you, it appears to me anyway, this is just kind of an initial gut reaction, that if I took T-H-I-N-G and it was the word over my head, and I shifted it around and interrupted it, and T and H went one way, it could create and formulate these other words where ing could also, or just ng could do its own thing, because they're letters that could do a lot more. Now, I could be totally wrong on this. Oh, I just love this. Okay, ng, and then there comes face again. So there's clearly an algorithm in this. If you can see that, remember a couple minutes ago, we've only been filming for about 4 or 5 minutes, FACE, face, was one of the algorithms of the words that came up on the screen. Now there's body, CBODY, and yet clearly if I shake things up, I can totally shake that algorithm by moving my hands. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it won't bring the same words back in some algorithmic way, pre-planned way, a couple minutes later. This is what I'm not clear of, because I'm just playing, I'm just testing, and I'm not sure. I'm just looking for patterns at this point. I'm just looking for patterns as a person who literally, I'm heading to my room. I don't know anything about this art project yet. I'm going to learn more in the next couple of days. I don't know anything about it. I'm just playing with it. And kind of having fun with this, actually. Okay. Here's some random letters that are not creating words. So no algorithm here. It feels like at this point it's relying on me to create something. But I think it must help you, because it's too hard for you to create anything that you can't work with. I can work with the word face because I recognize it. It's a recognizable word in the English language, and so therefore I see it, it feels comfortable, I want to do something with it. If I just see F and G and Z together, I sort of want to move them around because they're moving and they're popping, and it's human nature to want to do that and make images float, but it's not like I can create something interesting immediately, and humans need to do that. They need to be able to see some formations. If I could have taken the word face, like Scrabble, and created something interesting in it, in the air immediately, and seen the results of my work immediately, it would be a little bit more interesting. There's face again. So I can't grab E, I can move it up. See this? I can move the letters up, but I can't grab it, move it down, or shape it, or create something new. And even so, it's the coolest thing, and I've been here for almost 10 minutes, and I could stand here for hours. So anyway, we'll find out a little bit more about this, but I just wanted to give you kind of a visual representation of this really, really interesting experience that you receive in between the two elevators of the 21C Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, more from the ground.